Hi, hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about who are artists, and we're also going to be doing a self-portrait. I also want to tell you guys thank you for joining me this year, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'll be saying that a lot this time. So, what are jobs in creative fields? We have things like fine artists. So we have visual artists, graphic designers. We can have art administration, so like art educators and art therapists. We have things like interior designers and architects, fashion designers, textile art, museums. And even in museums, we can have curators and gallery or people who run the galleries. We have performing artists, so we can have like people who do interpretive dance, performative art. We can have people that are singers, dancers, that are rappers, and all types of jobs can be creative jobs. So we can even think about like today we have YouTubers and everything like that. So all of these people are creative people. All right, and we're also going to talk about self-portraits. So a self-portrait is a representation of an artist that is drawn, painted, photographed, or sculpted by an artist. So today, think about what you want to do when you grow up. Think about how you can put that into your self-portrait. And it doesn't have to be a creative field. It could be things like engineers. It could be things like engineers, doctors, nurses. You could be mechanics. We can be anything. You really can be anything. We are also going to talk about portraits and the proportions of portraits. The past couple of lessons, we've still been talking about landscapes and all of the elements that go into landscapes. But we also have all of those elements go into portraits as well. They're really scientific. We know that our eyes will be 5 eyes across. Our nose and our eyebrow the distance between our nose and our eyebrows is the same length as is our ears. It's super cool. But today we're really primarily focusing just on the T shape. So our I can statements for this week, they are: I can learn about different creative fields. I can think about what I want to be when I grow up, and I can draw a self-portrait. We're also going our anchor standards number 3, 5, 6, and 10. And once again, thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for joining me these past couple of years. And I can't wait to see you guys again. Hi, hello everyone. It's so nice to be with you guys for our very last art lesson for the year. We've kind of done one self-portrait this year, and that was Pablo Picasso's self-portrait. But today, we're just drawing a regular self-portrait, and we're going to kind of talk about proportions like we have been with parts and elements of our landscapes. This one's going to be a really simple one. And also, think back to my little PowerPoint of what kind of careers that we can have, what kind of creative careers, or not even creative careers, what kind of career, or what kind of job that you would want when you grow up. So what do you want to be when you grow up? And all I did was draw myself right here. I didn't add anything because I think I'm already the person I'm already have the job I want to have. I want to be an art teacher. And that's what I am. I'm going to draw a little pencil on here. There we go. So let's go ahead and get started and draw our self-portraits of what we want to be when we're older. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my piece of paper. I want to make sure that my piece of paper is portrait. Of course, we're making portraits. And what we're going to do, we're going to draw a nice oval shape. Oops. It's okay, we can always erase. Well, it's like an ovally potato shape. There we go. And what we're going to do, we want to make sure, we kind of want to measure really nicely, draw lightly. We're going to measure out the face. So I'm going to split my face in half, and then I'm also going to try to find half. That might be a little high, but that's all right. Find half on our portrait, because we know that our eyes are actually halfway through our face. So I'm actually going to draw a line just a little lower. There you go. Then my eyes are going to be somewhere in here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself a little measurement. I'm like, okay, I think I want my eye to start here. All I'm going to do is draw one football shape, and then I'll draw the next football shape. There you go. They're not perfect. That's what I have. Next thing, I'm going to come down just a little. I give myself a circle for the tip of my nose. I give myself a circle for the side of my nose and a circle for the other side. I'm going to give myself, come down just a little more, a nice smile. I know, it feels like I'm going a little fast, but that's okay. We can always pause and continue what we're doing at the rate that we feel comfortable. I'll give myself a little smile. I'll give myself my lips. They're just M shapes. We can break down everything into shapes. So I have curved line football shapes. I have circles for my nose. And just a nice curved line for the bottom lip. All right. For my nose, what I'm going to do, I'll draw a little harder. And it's going to look like a really wide W. Just whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. I think I'm going to add 2 circles. For my eyeballs, I have really big eyes in this. I don't really have big eyes, but it's all right. Now we're going to draw eyebrows. So our eyebrows kind of look like this. Your eyebrows may be straighter. That's how I'm going to draw my eyebrows. They're kind of just little curved lines. There you go. Now I'll draw my other one, just right on top. That's what my eyebrows look like. Your eyebrows might start looking kind of crazy, but that's all right. And what I'm going to do next, I'm going to draw my ears. So I'm going to go to the side of mine. They're kind of like little rectangles. I want to make sure my eyes are even. Okay. That's our little portrait. So what we can do, we can erase those lines we drew to help us measure. I'm going to darken up some of my lines. Probably give myself some eyelid stuff. There you go. Oops. There you go. You really see my little face. And don't worry, all of ours are going to look different because we're all different. We're all going to have different careers one day and all types of really cool stuff. We might want to work in creative fields. We may want to be a scientist or an engineer, a firefighter, a teacher. And then next, after this, all we have to do is draw our hair. All of our hair is going to look really different. You may have short hair, you may have long hair. I have curly hair. So I'm going to draw my curly hair. And of course, for this one, you can draw what you're wearing or what you want to be. I'm just going to draw what I'm wearing today. I'm just going to give myself then, of course, if you have time and you really want to, you can always give our little self-portraits some color. I'm not going to color all of mine. We can add color to yours if you'd like. Doing the portrait itself may take us a while. Give my little person some blush. But after you're done, we have our self-portrait. There we go. I give myself some dark eyebrows. I have dark eyebrows. There you go. I'm gonna call it this it for now. I just want to tell you guys, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you finish yours. And I hope I get some pictures, and I hope you guys like this one. So have a wonderful summer, and I can't wait to see you soon.